Hello guys, this is going to be another SWOT review, but we're talking about The Purge Anarchy, the sequel to the movie called The Purge. It is the second film in the franchise, and it basically what happens when The Purge happened the next year after the first film, and what happens when it takes place in the Greater Los Angeles area, and so more happens to the surroundings to the Purge, during The Purge. Film for series in the series released on July 1st, 2016. On March 20th, 2023, the media credited the annual purge, a 12-hour period where all crime was illegal, without authorities intervening. As an economic success elsewhere, people either to barricade themselves or commit acts of violence. The nation's impoverished population is no longer seen as people, but as living garbage, whom the wealthy denounce as only living to serve their needs. However, the sixth annual purge against the anti-purge resistance group, led by Cornwall Johns and his partner, stranger from the first film, hijacked government fees to denounce the new founding fathers and their actions. In Los Angeles, working class Eva Sanchez returns from a 17-year-old Cali and turning ill father Rico, who despises the new founding fathers. As Eva and Cal prepare to barricade themselves in their apartment, Rico retires to his room as the purge starts. As the alarm starts, Rico strips out a waiting a limousine, leaving a note for his family that was resulting. He saw himself as a purge offering for $100,000, and to be paid Eva and Callie out after the purge. Eva and Callie are distracted by the situation. Mary Carol saying they visit a grocery store only to be ambushed by a masked gang of bikers who as they drive away to avoid them. The car breaks down and the biker gang comes out after them. Meanwhile, after Los Angeles Sergeant Leo Baines plots to kill the guy who killed his kid, while driving drunk was acquitted on legal technicalities. Bonds drives out into the streets with an armored car and several weapons, posing as a vigilante. As Sane and Wiz find a hiding places, some creepy guy comes in who felt insulted by the pastor Eva, who is gunned down by the paramilitary platoon who has captured them to give to the big leader Big Daddy for his own personal purge. Leo passes by the scene and we rescues them after killing the troops and wounding Big Daddy fires at them, damaging the vehicle. Leo's cows break down and the group flees on foot. Leo promises to get a new cow. They navigate the streets long time and they flee insane from traffic, taking guns from a van and truck. They head to the subways or a group of insane people fire people on fire, and one of and he and Wiz destroy the vehicle, but the guy gets hurt. So after waiting for arrives, Eva unknowingly signals the traffic camera to identify them to paramilitary troops who pick up the location of the building. The group reaches Tanya's house, but warns no cow is there. Tanya's family takes them in, and of course Tanya's sister proceeds to kill her sister. The group leaves the family to their fate, only to be captured by a masked gang who ambushed them earlier. The gang reveals they had no intention to kill the group, and are selling them off to these rich people, who bid them from human hunting. The group was forced into an arena, and Leo and Substitute kills the purgers, and taking his weapon and night vision goggles. Using the devices to overpower and kill several other attackers, providing their arms to Sane and others before they kill the head purgers, Dennis, and their arms to Sane and the others before, and of course the codes and security. Sane is shot and killed by security forces as Wiz mourns Sane's death. The anti-purge group attacks the compound, killing the security forces and the remaining purgers. Wiz chooses to stay with the resistance fighters to retaliate against Sane's murders, while Leo, Ava, and Callie leave. Leo hijacks Denise, who holding out a gunpoint, fighting to leave the car. They go to the suburban neighborhood. The guy goes to kill him, and after while drunk driving, forgot for technicality. As telling the story, he fences on the house, threatening them, but he'll exit the house covered in blood, only to be stopped by Big Daddy, that guy, who revealed the new founding fathers secretly dispatched death squads to increase the body count because the purge is too few of the war class, possibly due to the purges murdering those who had personal grudges, not just random people. As he's about to kill the old Warren appears in Big Daddy with the guy who was going to kill with a gun and kills the big guy. And of course, other guys appear and they almost shoot each other, but it becomes 7 and basically the next purge will be happening in a year. So that's basically the second film. It actually had more of a storyline. It actually showed more of what happens when you go to the city in the purge. And basically is the sequel to the first film. The first film was okay, but I'll give this film a 6 out of 10. So around 6.5 out of 10. It's a good film to watch, but it's not the greatest horror film out there. But it was still a good film to watch, and it still showed. It was good at showing the society breaking down and all that. So hopefully you subscribe and like and do all that stuff, and make sure you have a good day. And we'll be going to the next part of the purge tomorrow. Goodbye.